Okay, so what we've got is we should have something that looks a little bit like this at the moment. Okay, what we're trying to do is, if I just go to back to here, is we're trying to add in a couple of images, and then what happens is when you click on them, they expand. So that's kind of what we're looking at doing. Okay, so there's a slightly different bit of coding that we need. Okay, and we're going to try and make sure that you can do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to how to create model images. Again, I'll put you this link in, and there's three of coding that you need. The first bit is to add in this into your HTML. We also need to add in the styling, okay, of a modal, okay, at the top of the page, and then this is going to use a little bit of JavaScript, which is this bit here as well. So um, when I sort of was doing this earlier, it kept sort of, hopefully it worked. So we're just going to give it a go. So first of all, I'm just going to grab this particular area, and I'm just going to put that into um, those areas which we have still got. So this is in my column. Okay, so this is my first row and my first column. Okay, where it says that bit there. I'm just going to drop that in. Okay, now it's come up with that there, just because we haven't got an alt text in there at the moment, that's fine. Okay, so we've got our area, we've got our sort of, it's saying my image, so we're going to put an image in, but you can see there it says snow. We're going to change that because we need an image from our images, so it says that image not found when I roll over, so we're going to sort that out. Okay, so that goes into where we've created our rows and columns within our main page. So it's the first column of the first row as well. Okay, so we're going to get that. Now, this is our style. So this is all our style elements. So again, we can just grab that. Make sure we grab it all. Okay, so we're just going to copy that. And we're going to put this up at the top. We're going to put that in with all the styling elements that we've already used. Okay, so we've sort of styled the page to start with, and then we styled the columns, and then it's all in the head bit. Okay, so we need to drop that in. Now you can see there that it all turns white to start with, and it's because I haven't got any style tags. So as soon as I get two style tags, I can sort of leave one there at the top. That's the beginning of the style for this element, and then I need to go all the way down to what I've just added and add the second. So there's a closing tag style there. So hopefully that makes sense to you. That's all in the head. I don't put it anywhere else apart from the head. The next bit is this JavaScript. Now, in previous times when I've done web design, that goes in the head as well, but for some reason on modals it doesn't seem to work. So we're going to put that at the bottom of our page, but still in the main area. Okay, so this is here, and we need to use the word script. Okay, so if you make a word script and close a tag, it'll give you the ending tag, and then you can drop in all the JavaScript at the bottom. Okay, so that should be that, apart from making sure that we've got our image in there as well. So we've got kind of an image of snow at the moment. So what I did just before this is I went to my images and I found an image that I wanted. Okay, so the one that I'm going to put in is this 80s pop music here. It's got to be in my images folder for your website. So images, it's called 80s pop music. Okay, so again, I'm just going to sort of go and browse it. And there we are. So it should pick that up. If you roll over it, it's got that there. Okay, now this where it's orange, it means that we haven't got an alt tag at the moment. So we can add an alt tag there quite easily. Just put alt, and we can just put 80s image. We can spell. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. Does it work? Okay, all right. Well, I put it in the wrong place, but it's there. Let's click, and it works. Okay, so there we go. I have put it into my wrong area. So, where was it? Yeah, I should have put it into this area here. That's a good teaching point. It means that sometimes you do get things wrong, which is fine. Okay, so what we're looking at is this area here. I just want everything within that div class. So I'm just going to cut that, and I'm just going to drop it into where I should have put it. Doesn't really matter if you get it wrong, that's fine. Okay, but that is my modal there. So when I click on it, you can see that it appears, and that works quite nicely. Okay. You can see also it's got a maximum width of 100% and the maximum width of 300 pixels as well. That's just kind of making sure that it doesn't get too big. And then we've got things like the background, which we're going to change as well. All right, so that is our first modal. So see if you can do that and get that working.